Hey guys, it's Mike. Time for the Saturday Slashback, a little review challenge that the Horror Man does every week. This week's theme had something to do with slasher movies that deal with stores or department stores, malls. It didn't necessarily have to be completely set in a mall, but at least one decent scene. My issue was I've done two of these and they were both done by other people. So that's why this is so late. I decided to watch a 1989 movie called Madman. It stars Ginny Wright as Virginia, Clayton Rohner as Richard, Randall William Cook as the whatever he is, and Stephanie Hodge as Mona. This movie was kind of interesting. It's basically a movie where the villain in a book actually comes to life, and every time our lead character Virginia touches the book, she sees the Madman. And basically this Madman goes around slicing people up because he needs different body parts to repair his face and head. He had been attacked. In his book, he had been attacked by some kind of creature that ripped off his face and his scalp and all of that stuff. So every time she starts reading the book, somebody gets killed. The Madman scalps a girl in her acting class. It seems like pretty much everybody that gets killed she knows. Scalps a girl with pretty long red hair for his hair. And then he cuts off the nose of another person that she knows in acting class. He cuts off the ears of her neighbor of hers, and the whole time she's trying to get the police to understand what is going on, and of course they all think she's crazy. Eventually, he has one thing left that he has to get, and that is lips, and he kills her best friend at the store that she works at, which is a bookstore. So she goes to the bookstore, finds her friend dead, and then there's a final confrontation between her and the Madman. And the Madman wants her heart because he wants her to love her because he thinks she is the main character in his book. Big fight scene between her and him and her boyfriend, who is a police officer. And finally, the Madman is killed. So, interesting little movie. It was kind of interesting that it was all basically around a bookstore, and that this character came out of the book. And this was a book that like I said, every time she would open it and start reading it, she would have these visions of what was going to happen. Even though she wasn't exactly sure who the people were at first, she after each murder, she knew what had happened and who had done it. She couldn't get her boyfriend to believe her. She couldn't get the rest of the cops to believe her. And then finally, of course, the boyfriend couldn't kill this character because this character really isn't alive. He shot him a bunch of times, but there is a surprise return of another character from the book, and that's what finally does our guy in. So that is my very late, very abbreviated Saturday Slashback challenge. I hope you liked it. Check out the HORRORmans channel